This is why the narcissist really wants you to get upset. Hello to everybody. We appreciate you returning to view another video. When you answer calmly and rationally to a narcissist who is attempting to gaslight you or insult you in any other way rather than allowing your emotions to take over, it will grow increasingly irritated with you. So, why do you think that, or what leads you to believe that? You'll do a lot of harm to a narcissist's ego if you behave that way. They might even become irate and exclaim, "You're acting upset about nothing, how painful." You're currently being quite irate, you don't seem to be experiencing anything. Despite that, it's funny because they genuinely believe you want to weep. Their inflated false self is boosted when they observe or learn that they have the power to affect others' emotions. They get the attention, approval, etc. they seek when you emotionally react to them, which feeds their erroneous identity. When you don't respond to narcissists emotionally, or when you do it in a neutral or uninteresting way, you make them feel small and irrelevant. It gives children the impression that they aren't valuable, that they are being mistreated, and that they are being abused. They would experience utter insecurity. Narcissists would want to avoid dealing with these kinds of circumstances altogether. If I may say so, narcissists are in a rather unfortunate condition. A person who is mentally healthy can control how they feel about themselves, so they won't just break under pressure. But narcissists can't help it. They need that supply from the outside all the time or they'll go crazy. This feeding process is a lot like being addicted to drugs because the supply goes up and down and the narcissist reacts to the change in supply. It's very important for their mental health. A narcissist will feel good about themselves when they make you feel very strongly about something. Some people, like empaths, are afraid of being left alone, which is why we are willing to take on other people's problems. Narcissists are afraid of being forgotten in the same way. They want proof that they are real. They worry because there's a hole in their hearts, and they look for comfort in the company of another person. Whether you say something good or bad, you help that goal. Even though it doesn't look like it, they are very insecure people who just don't want to admit it. The fact that it's out of their reach is a big reason why many people think narcissism can't be treated. After all, you can't get better if you don't think you're sick. To get over feelings of self-hatred and insecurity, you need to talk to a counselor. Even then, they can't change how they feel. They can only change what they do. How can one develop the ability to feel things that seem to be natural to everyone? Narcissists feel like they've reached their goals when they get their victims to feel something. They are now in charge and can do anything they want. They feel good about themselves because they were able to trick an easy target. They are doing well when you're not doing so well. They have proof that the victim is unstable, irrational, and overreacting. This lets them gaslight their victim and saves their breakdown for the demean and discard or preemptive degrading stages of their relationship. On the other hand, if they lose control of their victims, they risk being found out or having to leave them behind, which would force them to find a new source. Narcissists think that there is no way to hide who they are. This person thinks that the persona they've built is who they really are. Their subconscious knows that there is something wrong with the way they see the world and that they are falling for a lie, but they can't admit it because they are afraid of the pain it would cause. So, the persona was made to protect the person who made it from pain. The narcissist has a strong need to see a reflection of their ideal self because of this. That is the background for what I mean by emotional response in this video. When they get the feelings they want, it shows them that they are not crazy and that the persona they have built is real. Since they get a lot of contradictory information every day, this feedback is very important. This makes them have to deal with a lot of cognitive dissonance. Seeking emotional reinforcement is a way to deal with things. Have you watched the movie Ghost? It's the story of a man who died and became a ghost, but didn't know it at first. He had to figure out how to show himself to people. Narcissists are the same way. They don't exist until they've managed to annoy someone. No matter how they feel about it, the fact that they got one is proof that they exist, good or bad. They'll keep doing it over and over again, slowly getting on your nerves until they get what they want, a response. So, what are your thoughts? This is about all I can say in the video I made today. So how fun was this video for you? If you found this video to be useful, please subscribe to the channel, like it, and leave a comment with your thoughts. To ensure you don't miss any of our upcoming releases, please subscribe and click the bell button. We'd appreciate you watching this and taking the time to do so.